kind of go back to kind of what we were talking about, though, cheating, though. Let's just ask this. Is cheating the same between men and women?
Hell no.
No, absolutely not.
Hell no.
It can be.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say it depends.
We're going to say one at a time, guys. Like, let
I
everybody
feel
talk
like
about
it
the table.
depends because if you like, because in some instances, sometimes women do want to have their cake and eat it too, just like men do.
That's
So
a masculine
then, yeah.
energy.
Okay, that's fine. What about you?
The truth of the matter is, like, as much as I want to say it's the same, it's really not. Because niggas look at cheating like, you know, shit, I'm getting a nut off, you know. But we kind of look at it like, if we do cheat, I'm just trying to make you mad. I'm trying to get my little get back, you know. Or sometimes it's just like on some relationships, that, like, you really like that person.
Okay. What about you? You think it's the same?
I feel like
Talking to
men,
the
I feel like men, they literally cheat just to get a nut off. Like, they just be trying to fuck, you know.
Mm.
But
So it's not the same as you?
no, but women, I feel like, if I'm not a cheater, but if I was to cheat,
do it.
but if I was to cheat, I'm cheating because I'm not getting something at home, and I'm damn near
Absolutely.
looking for my next nigga. Like, that is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm done with this relationship, really.
Okay, what about you?
No, I go off of that. I'm not a cheater no more, but I did used to cheat.
No more!
I'm a retired.
No. So, like, I can give some insight on this. Like, I can say I'm not a cheater no more. I'm retired.
Baby, that's what I'm
She's
talking about. Turn
mature,
your life
thank you.
around.
I am mature.
Good
Yeah.
mature. Baby, that's what I'm
Here,
talking about.
here, what about you?
No, absolutely not. I think
How
it's
you gonna cut me
different between men and women. I feel like when men cheat, it's definitely more physical. It's definitely like easy for them. And in the community, when you cheat and you're a man, it's like, oh, you had a side chick. For women, it's emotional. We're cheating it off of emotions. We want a new relationship. We're mad.
Yeah.
You know, it's like something behind it.
So you're definitely right, but you said for a second there, you said it's easier for men, right? You think it's easier for men to cheat?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll
it's
go back to that in
easier.
just a second. But yeah, so what do you think? Is cheating the same for men and women?
I don't think so.
I really don't think so. I'm gonna piggyback off what everybody else said. I definitely think that when women cheat, it's mostly because either it's a get back, or it's because they're losing feelings for that person, or it's because, hey, this other person is showing me something that my man isn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's very emotionally based, and most likely I've seen that women who really are in a relationship and love their person will never like jeopardize it by cheating.
Yep.
I feel like with men, they'll definitely jeopardize a good thing based off what everybody else is saying. Like,
And they'll still love their wife even after they do it?
I definitely.
I feel like
Yeah, they love to
men
say
can
that
love
shit.
two women. I really do feel like
but
men
I-
can love two women.
But I think that the definition
And I
of
hate
like the
Different
way-
love, though.
That's
It's
what I'm
different love,
thinking.
yeah,
I'm
facts.
thinking
But
that
Here,
with,
you let her talk.
I feel like with true like love, I feel like cheating shouldn't be like a factor, because I feel like if you really love someone, you wouldn't cheat on them.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion. I do have seen like, you know, men say like, oh, like I love that person, I'm just struggling sexually or whatever. But I definitely think that men are taught love in different ways versus women.
So men and women are completely different when it comes to
Yeah.
this shit. Okay, so
Yeah.
like whoever said, you know, I think you said it's kind of the same. It's not the same at all. Like if a man cheats, it's because it's just to go take a piss. He's gonna come back to you and he's gonna love you the same. Like there's no fucking, it's nothing to him. It's literally no emotional attachment at all. For a woman, y'all are emotionally cheating before y'all ever even fucking physically cheat. Y'all are messaging the guy, talking to him, building some type of relation before y'all go and fuck him and end the relationship. So there's two different big hypotheses that are talked about in the book. Shout out to Dr. David Buss, The Evolution of Desire, one of my favorite books. He talks about two different things. There's a dual mating strategy, and then there's the mate switching strategy. So some women, I don't think dual mating happens as much as we think. Dual mating would be like the woman cheats because she wants the genetics from a better guy, but she stays with the provider, the guy who's like a super simp and he provides everything for her, but she wants the better genetics from this other guy. That's something that I think rarely happens, super rare. Now, mate switching strategy, this happens a lot. So what happens is a woman's in a bad relationship, maybe getting beat, maybe fucking he's not making the same money he was before he lost his job or something like that. Yeah. So they'll do the mate switching strategy. They'll go and find another guy and they'll switch to another person, and maybe not to stay with that guy, but to at least get her foot out, or get out there and try to go find a new person after him possibly. So the mate switching strategy is one of the big reasons why women usually cheat, but guys don't cheat for the same reasons at all. It's literally just to like take a piss. It's not the same.
But let me ask you something, because you just said like a nigga can cheat, it's nothing to them. They can go back home and still love you the same. But I just feel like if you really, well, it's the difference between loving somebody and being in love. But I feel like regardless, if you really love somebody, you're not gonna want to do nothing to make me hurt.
You're not gonna continue. You're not gonna continue to make me look like a fool.
Well, here's the deal.
Some men are capable.
So not every guy. Hold on. Here's the deal, Pickle. Not every guy can even fucking cheat. Not every guy even has the options to do this type of thing. Okay.
Like
so if y'all don't want one of those guys, hold on. If y'all don't want one of those guys, guess what? 90% of guys out there can't do it. So go ahead. Go find a normie.
90%?
Yes, 90%. Yes, easily 90%. Yes,
I
easily
think
90%. Yeah.
Well, where they at?
Hold on.
I ain't seen
Hold on.
it.
I'm about to put down the stats on y'all. So how many percentage of guys do y'all think are virgins and or haven't had sex within the last year?
At
A
what
percentage?
Age?
What's the
Yes,
age?
the percentage of men
What's the
of
age range?
18 to 30. 18 to 30. Guys, 18 to 30 who have not had sex within the last year. How many percentage of them in America?
That haven't?
Yeah,
I would
have
say
not.
shit,
1%.
0.5%.
Like 5%? 35?
Zero. Be for real.
I said
Zero?
1%.
1%?
Zero.
2.
2?
Realistically, probably 10.
Realistically, I'm not gonna lie, there's not that. I feel like there's a small percentage of like fine men that have options, and then there's a bunch. I don't know. I think 60.
Is this voluntarily?
Here, hold on.
Because
What?
we're talking.
You said how much?
Hear the age
Yeah,
range?
like
18
18
to
to
30.
35.
18 to
34,
30.
but we also got to
18 to
think
30.
about like people's looks and like personalities and like income level and like the way where they live.
And she
And,
said they're
like,
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ladies,
yeah.
she is on point. And what y'all aren't understanding is, do y'all see the guy that works at Taco Bell drive-thru? Do y'all see the guys working at Walmart? They're
Yeah.
usually not even options. But this is a lot of the normal men. Okay, but they're not even seen. So when y'all are like, "Oh, I can't believe this," the number is 33%. She was close because you already came on the show, so you heard me say it last time.
I don't
Cheater.
remember, but
But
yeah, I
no,
guess.
it's actually 1/3 of men have not had sex over this last year. Okay, so when you really look at it, and then we look at Tinder studies and we see who's swiping on who, y'all women swipe on the top 5% of men or 4.2% or something like that. Like that's the only guys that get swiped on the most. So when we look at all this stuff, y'all are all going up to the top guys. The internet, social media, dating apps, all this shit forced all the women up to the very top. And y'all don't even know it. You'll be Eskimo sisters with tons of girls and you don't even know it. And you're like,
I like the
The
simp.
Eskimo
yeah,
sisters.
yeah. But
I
so
like
like
the
here's the
simp.
but
That's
it goes
funny.
back to the cheating thing.
I
The
love
thing
it.
is, you can choose one of those top guys. I just think that you should accept the fact that he's not going to be faithful. And like a lot of guys are learning to be honest about this. Yes.
No,
yes.
are you telling us to
Yeah.
downgrade?
Well,
So
I'm
we
saying
should
that he
settle.
No, I don't feel like. Let me say something.
It's not a love thing,
A simp is not a downgrade. A simp is someone that is fulfilling all your needs. A billionaire don't walk around with Gucci, Prada. He got Target. He got a
No, but
Target
he
load
just
on.
said we need
See
to
what I'm saying?
settle for
So
the
he's
ones that's
simple.
gonna
So
cheat.
you
Well,
might
she's right.
swipe.
She's
You
right,
might
though.
swipe across a guy who got a white tee, looks warmy, homey, and you don't know. Like this man can provide. He's sweet. He's all of that.
Yeah,
He's all of that.
Yeah,
but you
y'all
don't
need to
know it,
understand-
You don't
That's
see
not
it.
Y'all need to understand that
Because we're all
humility.
materialistic.
Humility is about to be the
Yeah.
new thing over the next decade because y'all think, or not y'all specifically, but society really is propping up the Gucci, propping up the Louis, propping up all this bullshit. But we're all slowly starting to realize this is bullshit. Those guys are actually in debt usually. They're actually
broke
not the
as
guys.
hell.
So,
They get it
broke
for
as
having
hell.
a nice in Paris.
but no, all it takes is humility. And if everybody just realized what humility was and like what a real humble man looks like, y'all would start choosing them.
And they're beautiful.
But it's just hard to find them. Honestly, I really think that there's a lot of really good women and there's very few good men. And the reason why is because there might be a guy that's really good, but he makes $50K a year, so he gets crossed off.
I'm gonna say
And so, like,
2023.
so it just depends how much they make sometimes.
For me, it's
Hey,
not
let's
even
let
about
our guests.
how
Yeah.
much
Let
money.
me-
Let me say this real quick. This is the main issue, and this is not even from my own personal experience. This is just from me, like coaching men and women since 18. Women have a problem dealing with the man who's the provider and get their pussy wet, and that's what get them in trouble, right? You can meet that cat who, I mean, every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, each 7 of y'all got a dude who will take you on the dates that you want to go on, all of that shit, eat your pussy, all of that shit to get you to get your hair and nails done, but he don't get the pussy wet though. So that's why he ain't.
So
he
to be
ignored.
technical or orgasm. Because anybody can get. Let me say something.
No, I'm not talking about the
No,
orgasm.
no.
I'm talking about the arousal of the pussy wet. I'm not
Okay,
talking about the
because baby,
actual
those are two
shit.
different levels.
So you will meet the guy, and then the guys that get the pussy wet may not have their shit together. So that's how you end up. It's the balance of shit. Because each one of y'all, I don't have to know y'all or talk to y'all. You women have a guy who will do the shit that y'all want to do.
1,000%.
But the package ain't the way you want it to look.
Yeah.
Yep.
He ain't got that sauce
You
that
want
you
FedEx Express,
I
but you
want
get it
my All-American. I want my All-American. Facts.
He ain't got the sauce.
Yeah.
I'm the All-American.
So like.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.